Hey, I'm Joe Pometto, COO over at SuiteDynamics. I'm here to talk to you today about a concept I call the 5 ERP operational imperatives. Now, if any of you have been through an ERP implementation, it's very easy at times to be so deep into it that you can't see the forest through the trees. And you're into these micro minutia details and you're trying to work through all these workflows and you're just so deep into the forest that it's hard to see the why behind what we're doing and the purpose behind it. And I think people get caught up in that all the time because there's so much change involved. Now, if you're like me, you're in the C-suite, perhaps you're an owner, maybe you're a key decision maker in an organization, it really boils down to these 5 things when it comes to why we should pursue an ERP implementation and make a major change in an organization. And we should be pressure testing our solutions against these 5 things. The first is customer experience. Within an ERP, you can set things up in a way that can dramatically improve or hurt a customer experience. And so we need to make sure that what we're doing from a technology perspective allows your business to get more of a repeatable, sustainable customer experience so that you can create a predictable outcome for those that interact with your business, therefore creating consistent customers. The second piece is the employee experience. When it comes to making a major change like this and changing from one system to another or potentially just completely upgrading into your first ERP altogether, there's a lot of change involved. Are we making the processes that your employees need to follow easy, repeatable, predictable, trainable? And on top of that, because it's simple and easy, does it protect the data and the integrity of what you're putting into your ERP? Because it's not a complex process to get those things put in there. That's really important and also will ensure that your employees are okay with interacting with the system as well, is that we've thought through their piece of their basically responsibilities and duties inside of that ERP. The third is business delivery. From the point of sale to the point of that product or service being delivered to your customer, have we fleshed it all out? Do we understand where the product's coming from? Who's shipping it? Where is it being pulled from inventory? Is it coming from multiple locations? Do we know what truck it's going on? Do we know what it does? What we're taking out of inventory and are we projecting what's coming into inventory and the cost of that new inventory? All of those different things that you can basically control within properly setting up an ERP and having a good business delivery plan. The fourth is operational controls. My favorite part. Do you have data and information and projections at your fingertips to make financially and number-driven decisions? I hate making decisions with my gut. I would much rather have data tell me what to do. And I would assume that a lot of you are in that same boat. And a properly set up ERP can do just that. And then the fifth piece is an ROI, return on investment. You know, it's expensive to do this work. It's expensive to get on an ERP, to set it up, to optimize it, to align with your business. There's a lot that goes into it. And we need to pressure test the solutions that we created to, are they giving you a clear return on investment? Does it make it easier for you to do your job? Does it take less people to do the functions of that job now? Is there less errors and inefficiencies in your process, right? And so this is the overarching theme of why someone should look at ERP work in their business. Oftentimes we make really complex things more complex by getting too far into the weeds. Sometimes we need to make them less complex and get to that high level first and that high level understanding and then drill down from there. If you like this concept and you feel like this is something that really makes sense, make sure to schedule a consultation with SuiteDynamics. We'd love to get to know your business and pressure test what you're doing within the ERP world against these 5 things.